Okay, I'm outside 21171 Tracy Avenue in Euclid, Ohio, as I start the exterior walkthrough. Overall, the property is in really solid shape on the exterior here. First thing to note, you see the utility provider has the location of the gas main flagged off, and that is common for the whole street. So it appears they might be planning to replace the gas main. Either way, I'll note it in the report, you know, it's worth inquiring with either the city or the property owner. The brick overall is in good shape. Windows are newer vinyl replacement windows. The roof also is in decent shape. There is just a single missing shingle tab at the top, and what are referred to as some nail pops along the roof, just some sort of cup areas of shingles. Just refer to the report for more information there. I'm going to head up the neighboring driveway. You can get a look at the exterior installation of the windows, and then the basement has been replaced with glass block as well. Back of the house here. That's electrical upgrades. We see a new meter box, an overhead service line with nice conduit, and finally a good portion of the driveway has been replaced here, as you can see. We'll look at the detached garage here in a minute, and then we have the original smaller driveway pads. Some repairs here. And even though this section's been replaced, it's really settled and it's really unstable. When you walk on it, it will shift. That will be noted in the report. And then also some new sections of the front walk. The stoop has some minor settling cracks, but overall it's really sound. The garage roof has the same shingle as the house. It has this sort of thicker decking as for the sheathing of the roof here, but really should have a drip edge. Again, that will be noted in the report. And there is power out here, but the overhead garage door is not connected. The opener is not working. And just a quick pan at the side of the garage. Again, really overall, not too many noteworthy items on the exterior. So we're going to head inside, and I'm going to start in the basement and kind of retrace my steps from there. Thank you. Okay, we're now down in the basement space. You see it's an unfinished area. I'm just going to pan around the room before I begin to kind of discuss some of the findings I came up with down here. First thing to note is the structure does look sound. There's a nice steel beam here, nice steel columns. Block walls look to be in really good condition. But right off the bat, I noticed, and I'm not sure how well it will show up on the video, but there's definitely signs of past, even recent water on the floor, a lot of staining. And then you see areas of like the wallboard here in front of us that have moisture damage, water stains kind of up the base of this wall. So there are known issues with the sewers in this area. Now I did run this utility tub fixture here for about 20 minutes or so, which is really all I could do. Nothing backed up into the basement while I was here, but again, I try to limit when I refer other people out, but this might be an instance where you may want to pay someone to camera scope the sanitary main. As far as the electrical system goes, the panel here is nicely upgraded. There is 100 amps. We see some of the home's original knob and tube wiring, which again is very common for a home built in this era and area. And really, just there'll be some additional comments in the report regarding that. What we're looking at here is the HVAC trunks for the heating and cooling system, and it's wrapped in this white tape. Here is an asbestos containing material. It's all in good condition, which is really what matters most, and also awareness is what matters. You see some more of it here taped on some of the ductwork seams and that. which brings me to the furnace here. Both the furnace and AC are from 1999, and I could not get the furnace to work. Overall, it's in kind of rough condition. You see there's a lot of corrosion in here, which also is another sign that there might have been moisture issues here in the basement for some time, and that could be what caused the furnace to no longer work. Either way, further evaluation is going to be recommended in this case. The water heater is only a few years old. It's in good condition and nicely installed. However, it was in the off position, so I attempted to light it. I couldn't get it right away. A plumber or somebody should get this working prior to tenants moving in. If they're off, I leave them off the way I found them, so that would be noted in the report as well. As far as the plumbing goes, there are a few leaks down here on some of the supply piping. This valve here in particular was leaking, and I did note that the majority of the home's plumbing has been upgraded, but we do have some galvanized piping, which can be problematic. I'm going to keep a close eye as I go through the rest of the house. So again, refer to the main body of the report for that. But you see they've joined copper and galvanized here, which is problematic because it does begin to corrode. So although that's not actively leaking now, eventually that fitting will leak. So that's it for the basement space. Oh, I should note, here's your water main. Another plumbing issue is there is a main water shutoff here, but it's sort of bypassed the front spigot. So if a leak were to develop out there, the only shutoff valve here requires a wrench to use, which I always recommend updating just in case you really want a valve here that can be operated by hand in case of emergency. So a few small plumbing things too there. Okay, so I'm just inside the side door of the home, stepping up into the kitchen here. Newer backsplash, painted cabinets, a little breakfast eating area there. Come into the dining room. Again, here's an example of the newer vinyl replacement windows, which are in good condition. Hardwood floors throughout this level of the home. Look at the living area. And we're going to head upstairs. Really, the interior is really clean. I didn't have anything noteworthy other than this handrail is a little loose here. The bedrooms are in good shape, but the big thing is there's no water supply on this level of the home. I think it relates to some of the leaky fittings in the basement. Those are in the off position to prevent leaks, and I think that is preventing the water from flowing to this level of the home. You'll see the toilet has been installed on this piece of wood. Really nothing overly wrong with it, just not proper. I think they did that so the flange would line up properly with the base of the toilet after maybe they replaced the flooring. Mostly a cosmetic thing, but worth noting. Look at the shower surround here. So regarding the plumbing issue, as you'll see in the report, you'll need to have a plumber come, replace the missing fittings, and ensure that all fixtures in the home are working. And we see with the knob and tube, it's ungrounded, so we do have proper two-prong outlets where they need to be. And there's 3 bedrooms on this level of the home. The front bedroom here, good size. And that will conclude the video. If there's any questions, please let me know. Thank you.